Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where our festive trip continues. In this video we're going to be making our way from Europa Park in Germany down to Disneyland Paris.
If you haven't already, be sure to check out our previous vlogs to these ones where we was at Europa Park for the Christmas season, and it was so nice. We had such a good time.
2 action-packed vlogs on the channel, lots of on-ride POVs, highlights from the shows and just capturing the festive atmosphere. Honestly, it was wonderful. We had a day off camera yesterday, which was nice too. Just getting some more rides, taking it easy. We've been to Europa Park lots over the years, so it's always nice when we come here. We don't need to rush about, we can just take it in. And the fact they've got the awesome operations here as well, even when it's busy, you don't really have to worry. You're going to get loads in, aren't you, really? It's great.
Because they've just got so many rides, there's just so much that you can just keep hopping to. It's brilliant.
Anyway, in this vlog, we're going to be making our way from Europa Park down to Disneyland Paris. Obviously, you can drive that journey if you want to. It takes about 4.5 hours, so it's quite a trek. So we thought we'd go on the train this time, because at least we can sit back and relax. It's probably going to take a similar amount of time on the train, but you know what? It just means you don't have to drive. Just a nice kind of enjoy the scenery and get the train, which will be really good. So we've literally just started off down by the Europa Park hotels, where we got on the bus, the 7231, which runs on a regular basis from down by Europa Park in Rust down here to Ringsheim Station. We showed it a few days ago in the travel vlog, and yeah, you actually get some nice views of the park as well, as you can see there as we were on the bus. And yeah, we got that down here. It was like €3 again each for the bus. Takes about 10 minutes, and we're back here now at Ringsheim Station. So yeah, it's the 7231, which is the bus that runs between Ringsheim Station and in Rust itself, and it's got lots of different stops around there, as we mentioned in the previous travel vlog. We're just going to wait for the train now. We've got about half an hour until the train, so it's going to have a bit of a chill out here at the station. You've got some undercover areas and stuff. There's like a little cafe over there and that as well, if you are waiting here for a while. And then of course we're going to get onto our train. And the bus stop's right here, and train station literally straight over here. We're going to be going in the opposite direction. So we came down a few days ago. We travelled from Basel in Switzerland. Obviously we'll be getting on at platform 1, which is on this side if we were going back in that direction. But we're not. We're going in the other direction because we're heading all the way down through France into Paris. So we want to be going down onto platform 2. Round here now then on platform 2, yeah, I was going to have a sit down and wait here for the train. Not too chilly today, so we'll just sit down outside here. They haven't got like an indoor waiting area. There is like a local cafe right next door there if you did want to nip in there and sit inside. I've never been in there before, but yeah, if you did have a bit of a wait for the train, you could always go inside there. Now in terms of the journey, like I say, if you were driving, it takes about 4.5 hours. Probably going to be similar getting the train. Well, I just thought it'd make for a nice day, you know, getting the train, get some nice scenery, not having to drive, and also the cost as well. These tickets were €30 each, so €60 in total. If we were driving, you've got to think of the fuel, the effort to drive, and also the tolls in France. Now the tolls in France can be very expensive. Normally I'd always avoid the tolls, whereas obviously if you're driving straight to Disneyland Paris from here, it would take another few hours on top of an already long journey. So I thought it'd be much better off just getting the train. Oh, here we go, there's a train coming past now. Not our train, it's going to be noisy. Hey! Which one? Off it goes. Oh, that was fast. I just love getting transport. Blimey, feel the breeze. I just love getting transport in Germany because it's always normally really efficient. Now, yeah, the cost obviously for this about €30 each, which is great. Yeah, a lot easier than driving, and probably cheaper as well when you add the tolls on. And the thought of doing the non-tolls route and doing a massive drive, yeah, it just would have been a bit too much. Yeah, I think this is ideal. So yeah, we're going to be getting our first train, and then we're going to be changing over onto another train, which is going to take us down into Paris. Yeah, we've only got one changeover, which is ideal. So this is the journey we're going to be taking today, starting at Ringsheim Europa Park Station, where we are now. Going to be heading down to Karlsruhe HBF, which is the main train station. So it leaves here from platform 2 at 13:53. Then we're going to come into Karlsruhe at 15:21 into platform 14. We've then got just over 10 minutes to change platform there. And then we're going to be direct all the way down to Paris Est station. So yeah, it leaves from platform 6 at 15:32, and then we'll come down into Paris at 18:16. And then obviously we'll make our way then on the local transport up to Disneyland Paris. So yeah, nice and easy. It's good how it's got the times, the platforms on here, and also the numbers of the trains just there as well, so you can check them. Obviously the first one is RE7 5332, and the second one is ICE 9572. Yeah, the first one we don't have a seat reservation, we just kind of sit anywhere. Doesn't normally get too busy on this journey. And then the second one we've got a seat reservation for the longer journey there as well. Well, I've been enjoying the journey so far. Some nice scenery, looking out over into the forest as we've been travelling down. And yeah, we're just here in Offenburg now, leaving the station. We sat here actually for about 10 minutes. I do like how they do that actually, because it means that if a train is delayed, it can catch up on time a little bit, can't it, before it carries on. But yeah, it's all scheduled in to just kind of stop there for about 10 minutes or so, which is ideal. And yeah, Offenburg station is one that we've been to before and changed at, especially if you're getting the train from Baden Airport down to Europa Park, which we did previously. And yeah, we've shown that before in a travel vlog here on the channel. Yeah, we've got a nice seat just over here, window seat. Obviously got the screen just over there as well, which is ideal. Yeah, we should be coming in at 15:21, about 40 minutes or so. Yeah, nice double-decker trains, fantastic. Nice and comfy there, Charlotte.
I'm ready to fall asleep, to be honest.
You can have a little sleep if you want to.
I might wait till the next one because it's a bit longer to have a little snooze.
As long as I don't fall asleep, then
Exactly.
you know, we end up waking up somewhere random. But no, we know we're at the last stop on this one. I presume we're probably going to be the last stop on the longer train journey we're doing as well. But yeah, nice on here, free Wi-Fi as well, which is ideal. Got some cookies there from Europa Park, didn't we?
Just Rick cookies on them.
We actually, oh yeah, there you go, cookies. Yeah, we actually went into the park just to have some lunch. I mean, we're annual pass holders, so we can do that, which is nice. You're not wasting a full day ticket. Literally went into the park, got some cookies, and we've used these waters. Like, these have been ideal, actually.
Great. These are these Volvic ones. We got them from Lidl.
Yeah, we've been taking like one of them into the park a day, which has been really nice. So yeah, we'll carry on with the journey. Yeah, total miles that we're going to be covering today is 318 miles. I just like looking out the window. It's nice of me because I do a lot of driving, whether it's abroad or back home. We hire a lot of cars as well, so it's always nice for me anyway. I just get to sit back and relax. Charlotte always gets to sit back and relax because you never really drive abroad, do you? You know.
I don't think I can do it. Like, I just get too confused driving abroad.
And even back home, like, I do most of driving.
I drive places. I do drive.
So it's nice just to, for me, just to have a bit of a chill out and just enjoy the scenery, to be honest. So yeah, just sit back and relax. Now I'll get a little bit more footage along the way on this first train journey. Like I say, about 40 minutes or so we'll be arriving at the next station, and we've got about 10 minutes there to change platform. I've already got the platform, which is good, but again, I'd recommend getting Google Maps because you can literally click on the station and see live train times, which is good. Obviously you can always go like on your train website to get them, but it's just so much easier and more convenient when you're traveling quite a lot. Just having Google Maps, click on the station. It's like back at Ringside there, just you can click on and see that the train is going to be on time, and it lists off all the stuff as well, which is ideal. But yeah, I'll get a little bit more footage on the way, and then we'll see you at the next station. A little bit of footage there from the scenery, making our way from Ringsheim down here to Karlsruhe station, and it looks like the train's slowing down. I'm going to be pulling in shortly. We're on time, which is good. We're not got to run to the other platform. We got 11 minutes until our next train departs. Here we go, here's the announcement. And yeah, so I think it's going to be platform 6 according to what I've got on my ticket. Yeah, we're going to head round there now, and yeah, let's go and get on our next train, and that's going to take us all the way down into Paris. But yeah, that was a nice journey, really comfortable. Right then, we just come into platform 13, and yeah, making our way down to 6 here, and obviously we can check on the screens to make sure we're getting on the right platform. Yeah, ideal. Yeah, it was a nice comfortable journey. It was very busy just getting off the train. It's because the platform's obviously upstairs, and it's got the small set of steps just here, but there was people going up to get on the train, and obviously all of us that were getting off here as well, with this being the terminus, the end station. So it was very busy and congested there getting off, but luckily we've got plenty of time anyway. We've got about 8-9 minutes, something like that. That was a nice big station sign, isn't it? Look at that. And yeah, we're up here now at platform 6 just there. 15:32. It's been delayed to 15:36. Yeah, we've got an extra 4 minutes heading to Paris S just there, and yeah, it goes via Strasbourg just there as well. So yeah, we've not got that long to wait, just over 10 minutes, yeah, a few minutes delayed, but I'd rather this one be delayed than the one that we got just, because it was quite a tight connection. So yeah, just have a bit of a chill that's up here now, and obviously we've got some seat reservations as well, so we'll make sure that we get in those, so we've got a guaranteed seat all the way down with this being a longer train journey. Yeah, always best just to check the screens. You can use Google Maps, and also just like the paper timetables as well that they've got in the stations, can be really handy. Yeah, we'll see if there's any markings on the floor about our carriage, so we know where it's going to pull in for our seat reservation. And here comes the train, the ice train. Yeah, we managed to find out where we are. Waiting in section E, carriage 21. Wow, look at that beauty. Well, we ended up leaving only a few minutes later than the original schedule there, and we're on our way here on the ice train, moving nice and fast. Just came up with the speed actually on the screen just here, but yeah, it's gone off now. It's like 250 kilometers an hour or something like that, which is fantastic. Charlotte's nice and comfy over here as well.
I'm going to have a nice sleep on this train.
There you go, it's quite nice because these actually recline back a little bit, don't they?
Mine doesn't go back that far.
Does it not?
No, it doesn't. I know.
I got the better end of the deal.
Unbelievable.
Aren't trains so much nicer abroad though?
Like, they're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, like it's rare that I go on trains back home, to be honest, because they're always delayed and stuff, and this was only like a few minutes delayed. I remember sometimes back home we've ended up with train cancellations and everything. I've never had that really happen abroad. Yeah, going nice and fast. It's fantastic. We're going to be stopping in Strasbourg, and that's it, I think. Other than that, straight through. Would have liked to have done the Christmas markets actually in Strasbourg. Apparently they're very nice, but yeah, maybe we'll do that at some point again in the future. They're pretty spacious actually. You've got quite a lot of leg room just down here, which is good. Tray table. They've actually got an onboard restaurant, as they call it, which is a few carriages down. Yeah, they do like some hot food and some other light snacks and drinks and things as well. But obviously we'll just probably get food when we get there. We've got our cookies to eat as well, that we got from Europa Park. Here on the train, but yeah, if you have got luggage, you've got like the main luggage racks above, where we've put our bags. Obviously we're only travelling with a backpack, but then you've also got storage at either side of the carriage just here as well, which is ideal if you've got like larger suitcases and things. Toilets are just down there, and yeah, ideal really. 2 hours 40 minutes we're on here for. There's free Wi-Fi as well, sockets if you need them. So yeah, just kind of chill out now, and I've got some more footage. Of course it's going to be getting dark soon. I want to get a little bit more footage out the window as we continue on down into Paris.
Gentlemen, in a few minutes we arrive at Paris station where it's 20 minutes.
We're here.
Thank you for joining the cooperation. Deutsche Bahn is here today and wish you a pleasant evening. Thank you, goodbye, and welcome in Paris.
Thank you very much. Well, we're going to be arriving on time, which is good. Nice journey. Didn't really get much more footage out the window because obviously it's been pretty dark. You can see a few more bits now as we're coming into Paris just here. Yeah, just 5 minutes away from the station. Fantastic, really nice journey. Charlotte's been asleep for most of it, haven't you?
Honestly, you've been taking photos of me. I've been fast asleep. And you've been taking photos of me. Unbelievable.
We have a good laugh, don't we? Good memories to look back on, aren't
It
they?
is. You just see me going
Good
fast
memories.
asleep.
It's gone quite quick though, this travel journey,
Yeah, I
hasn't
mean,
it,
it
really?
doesn't feel like it's took absolutely ages, but I'm starving now.
Yeah, we're hungry. We're going to go and get a McDonald's. There's one in this station. I've been having a good look, so yeah, we're going to get one in this station before we continue on down to our accommodation. We're going to be staying firstly in Val d'Europe, right down by Disneyland Paris, but then we are actually going to be moving to Disneyland Paris tomorrow and staying in Sequoia Lodge, which will be very nice, which we're really excited for. We even come in a couple of minutes early, which is fantastic. Yeah, really nice and comfortable there on the ice train, but yeah, we're quite hungry now. We didn't get anything from the onboard restaurant because I looked up and saw there's a McDonald's in here, so before we continue on up to Val d'Europe, we'll yeah, just go and head into the McDonald's just over here, get some food. I can see it, it's literally right here. I have been to this train station before, but not been here for quite a few years actually. Oh, how convenient is that? Literally right there, Mackie D's, the Golden Arch. Quick stop there at McDonald's, had a bit of food. Oh, it was lovely. Right, we're heading down onto the metro now. We're just going to get on line 4. Just go down a couple of stations, only 5 minutes, and then we'll get on the RER line A, which is the red line, down to Disneyland Paris. But obviously we're going to get off the stop just before that, because we're staying at Val d'Europe tonight. Hey, Disneyland Paris! So excited. Straight down this way. I'm just going to go to La Halle. A few stops down. How many stops we got to go? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stops. And then we get onto RER line A there, all the way down to Disneyland Paris. Oh, that was nice and easy there. Just a few minutes on the metro. Then we've made it here to La Halle station. And you want to be following for RER line A, which is the red line. And we're heading in the direction of Marne-la-Vallée, home to Disneyland Paris. Basically just look for the brown Mickey Mouse just there. And that'll put you in the right direction. Run quite regular, as you can see there. There you go. It's also got Mickey just on here. There's one in 7 minutes, so we'll get that one. It's one in 17 minutes. Yeah, they're quite regular. As it gets later on in the day, they do become a bit less frequent, but still, like RER line A, I've had many trips on here over the years, and basically just follow all the colours and everything. You can't go wrong. If you're used to like the London Underground, you'll be fine on the Paris Metro and the RER. Yeah, nice and easy to do. I tell you what though, it's really nice and easy to make these journeys now, because you've got these screens which are fantastic. Obviously it tells you the next train coming in is in 3 minutes. Obviously this isn't the one that we want, because the other line is lit up where it splits off just down there. We want the top one, comes in 6 minutes, and obviously it'll list all the stations. And yeah, we're going to get off one stop before at Val d'Europe, which is where we're staying tonight. Fantastic though, isn't it, that? Like, how nice and easy. It shows you all the different stops, and yeah, I think that's fantastic, and literally changes the line and lights up all the stops, so you can't go wrong. Impossible really to go wrong now. You gotta love the 2-storey trains that are here. Nice and high capacity on the RER. As with the next one coming in. And there you go. As you can see, it's now changed. 2 minutes till that's coming in. And you've got the top line that's all lit up with all the different stops. Like I say, it normally takes about 40 minutes or so to go from right in the centre of Paris down to Marne-la-Vallée, Chazzy for the Disneyland parks. But yeah, of course you've got Torcy, which I've stayed at a few times. That's a good one for cheap hotels normally, and Val d'Europe as well. That's a little bit closer for some cheaper accommodation, but obviously this time we're going to be staying on site. But first we thought we'd just maximise basically our full day tomorrow, and yeah, just stay over the night before off site, so it means that we can be down there nice and early and get a full day in. It took just under 40 minutes there to get here to Val d'Europe. This is one stop down from Marne-la-Vallée, Chazzy, home to the Disneyland parks. Yeah, it's literally another 3-minute ride there on the train, and then you end up right at Disneyland Paris, and of course it drops you off right outside the security area and where you head into the parks, and also over the hotels as well, like Disney Village and all of that area, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's very well connected to the centre of Paris, which is fantastic. But there we go, we've made it here. We're just going to stroll to our hotel now. So basically, I booked a hotel in Val d'Europe tonight because I just wanted to maximise our time in the Disney parks, because we're here for 4 days. But obviously, if we'd arrived like earlier today, we could have come in maybe like 3-4 o'clock. But then really, you're wasting a full day of Disney tickets, and we don't have an annual pass for Disneyland Paris at the moment. I have done in the past, but as I've done at the moment, I've literally booked a package hotel. Staying at Sequoia Lodge, and that comes with it's 3 nights staying on site, and then 4 days of park tickets, park hoppers for both of the parks. But really it would have been a waste, wouldn't it? Waste of money if we'd have just come in the afternoon. I want 4 full days to maximise the park tickets. So that's why we're staying locally tonight, and we're staying locally after our trip to Disneyland Paris as well before we go home. Just basically just to maximise it, why not? Now this is a place where many people stay when they come to Disneyland Paris. In the past, I've based trips here as well, stayed here for multiple nights, just because it is so close to Disneyland Paris. Like, you're not far away at all from here, which is ideal. But obviously this time we'll just use it as a quick stopover now. Oh, it's a bit cold and windy though. Woo! Trees are looking nice though, look at that. They're very much in line, which is lovely. Blimey, it is windy. And this is also where you've got the big shopping centre as well. Val d'Europe Centre Commercial just over there. Yeah, huge shopping centre. I mean, it's a great place to go and get loads of supplies for your trip. There's a big supermarket in there, and yeah, there's so many hotels around here. Stayed in quite a few of them over the years, and ours is just a short walk from here. Oh, look how pretty all the Christmas lights are looking, all the trees, a big Christmas tree over there. Looks really nice. Now, if you are staying around here for visiting Disneyland Paris, you have got lots of shops and restaurants all within walking distance, which is nice. And from what I remember, they also run a bus around here too, which is free of charge, and it kind of takes you down to Disney Village and drops you off at the Disney parks and picks up a few like selected hotels around here. So when you're booking your hotel, it's definitely worth checking that out, because yeah, it can take you down there. If you really wanted to though, you can walk down to Disney Village. It takes about 15 minutes from here, and it brings you in down by, if you know where the Five Guys is, it brings you in at that entrance just there. Yeah, looking very pretty. All this up just down here. Yeah, stayed in this hotel a few times just down here. It's one of the last ones actually, right on the edge before you make your way down to Disneyland Paris. So yeah, it's nice and close. Nice way to start our trip tonight. And here we go, we've now made it to our hotel where we're staying for tonight. Yeah, I've had multiple nights staying here before. In fact, quite a lot of my Disneyland Paris trips I stayed off-site and stayed here. And it's the Apart's Hotel Adagio, just here on the right hand side. So yeah, let's go and check in. I'll show you the room. But yeah, literally Disneyland Paris, you can walk 15 minutes that way, or you can get a bus. Yeah, there's literally a bus stop right out the front here, and that takes you down. So if you did want to stay here for your whole stay, you can do. Yeah, it looks like they still operate the free bus normally for anybody staying in some of these hotels around here. You can just jump on it. Yeah, the 2231 just there, and yeah, it takes you straight down. Oh, nice and easy to check in here at the hotel. It's lovely and warm now we're inside. It was freezing just walking down here. Noticed they've gritted a lot of the train stations. How magical would that be if we walk into Disneyland Paris in the morning to the snow? Obviously it was snowing last week. Wouldn't that be really nice? But yeah, all checked in. We've got the bus times just here as well for that free bus that runs down to Disney. But yeah, I think we've done really well there tonight. Let's go and have a little look in the room. Here's a look at the hotel we're staying at. It's the Apart's Hotel Adagio Original. I think that's how you pronounce it. Something like that. I don't know, my pronunciation's awful. But yeah, here in Val d'Europe. And yeah, I mentioned about the bus down to Disney. So this is actually a really good hotel to stay at to base your trip to Disney. Because yeah, you've got the free bus that goes from out the front. And you can see it's quite regular there on the morning. It starts from 8:30, runs till 10 past 11. So yeah, there's quite a few different buses, 9 different ones, which is good. It's like every, 20 minutes? And then also you got some later on just here as well, and into the evening, and it brings you back. It's free of charge, but like I say, you can walk, especially if you're in the summer. It's about a 15-minute stroll straight down, and it brings you into Disney Village. And actually, if you do walk or get the bus, it brings you in on the quieter side of Disney Village, where you've got security there instead of having to wait in the bigger queues when you're coming in from the other side. So it's actually quite handy staying here. But yeah, I've stayed here many times in the past. It's quite a nice hotel, and it is an apartment hotel, so of course you have got a kitchen just over here.
Might do a bit of cooking later.
Well,
might cook a spaghetti bolognese.
We've only got one night here, so probably no cooking. It's nice for a base though here.
It's really nice. Bed's nice and comfy. You get loads of extra pillows, which is great.
Look at that.
Nice.
Bed is huge.
This is fantastic. Some nice towels, which is lovely.
Yeah, big picture on the wall just there. Very modern arty. Quite a modern hotel. But yeah, I do like how you've got the kitchen facilities just here. It has got a dishwasher. We haven't even got a dishwasher at home. Plenty of cupboards just in here. It's a lot more spacious than the Moxie where we were staying at Europa Park. Obviously the Moxie is great, but yeah, you come to another hotel room, you're like, look at all this space. It's got a proper desk. There's a small table there, nice big TV as well, which is good.
Big wardrobes as well, which is good.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, wardrobes are all the way down here. Yeah, plenty of room. There's a brush just in there as well. Do a bit of sweeping up. Oh, there's an ironing board. So yeah, that's good. It's a nice, base this is. Obviously, I really wanted to stay on site again at Disneyland Paris, especially with it being the end of our Disney year, visiting all the Disney parks in the world. I thought, let's treat ourselves with an on-site stay at Sequoia Lodge, but also wanted to maximise it. Would have been no point just arriving there tonight and waiting a full day at the park ticket, so it's ideal, really. Yeah, nice modern bathroom and a large bath heated towel rail as well, which is ideal for on these colder days, isn't
We need to
it?
figure out how to turn it off because it's on. It's making the bathroom really hot.
I'm not complaining, it's cold out there.
I know.
It is chilly. Well, that does bring us to the end of our travel vlog, making our way from Europa Park in Germany down here to Disneyland Paris. Obviously from here we've got them connections to get us down there, either walk in, get in the bus, or if you wanted to you can walk back to the RER station just there, one stop down and get on the RER, which is nice and simple really.
It's been a really nice journey that has, and it doesn't feel like it's taken like a really long time because we did the changes as well. It feels like we haven't been travelling for that long, which is really good.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. If it was the direct train, because they do a direct train on some days now, I think it takes just under 3 hours to direct, but still, you are just sat there for that long period of time. With this, it's split it up quite nice. We got to see some nice scenery at the first part of the journey. Obviously, it got dark in the latter part.
And I was asleep.
You was asleep. I was taking funny photos of you. But no, it's just been a good journey. I've enjoyed it. And that's the thing. Effectively, you can save a lot of money combining parks together, and that's why I wanted to film this, because a lot of the time, you know, we do bring the car over, drive to multiple parks, but I know that not everyone feels comfortable driving abroad, and so I do like to show them other options as well. And the fact you can, you know, easily do this journey between two huge and awesome theme parks and it not take that long, you know, and the journey itself, like I say, it's not even cost that much, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's the thing, like Sean said, if you were going in the car, you've got to factor in, if you haven't already got a car, you've got to hire a car, then you've got to fuel it, you've got to pay for the tolls. If you was flying, it would probably cost a lot more. So this has just worked out much better for us.
That's the big killer actually, especially in France, it is tolls, and coming to Disneyland Paris, like it's hard to avoid it. Obviously if you're driving like from the Eurotunnel or the ferry or something down to Europa Park, then you can kind of go up through Belgium and avoid the tolls in France. When you're driving to Disneyland Paris, especially if you're coming from Europa, you look at the routes on Google Maps, toll after toll, and if you don't do it, it would take even longer. So it's been great. We've travelled like over about 340 miles in total this afternoon, and yeah, we're gonna have a nice sleep now and make our way to Disneyland Paris for what is going to be a very, very special trip for very many different reasons, including of course the fact that this is our final Disney park of the Disney year. I can't believe it.
I cannot believe that this is the final one. We have had such a good time this year visiting all the Disney parks.
We have. We've done all the 5 other resorts. This is our 6th and final Disney resorts, and it's going to be really, really special. So you're going to definitely want to come and join us for all the next videos coming up. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and it really is going to be a trip to Disneyland Paris to remember, not just for us, but all of you as well. Well, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Goodbye, everyone.